And hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of The Mind of James. I am James. First and foremost, Yuengling Lager, baby. We're still kicking it. Secondly, we got Raz, Blueberry Watermelon. Good flavor. I've been sticking with this for a minute. On this week's episode, ladies and gents, I am a little bit flabbergasted. Trump's been in office for 3-4 weeks now. And the USAID has been spending money on shit. And I don't want to come on here and fucking whine like everybody else is. But like at some point, what is going on here? What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, we're spending money on things outside of the United States that do not mean anything. I mean, and Trump appointed Elon Musk, the Doge team, to do this, and I am completely 100% agreeable with it. Here's why. Elon Musk is a guy who just has no affiliate to anything. The only thing he cares about is money and bettering the future. But I'd probably say money first. So, I mean, yeah, stick him to do it and make him do what he's doing. Like, I am just in shock as to what the USAID has been spending money on. Let's just get an idea so I don't get any numbers wrong. I don't want to, spread misinformation. USAID spending list. This should be good. No, that's not what I want. Here's okay. I'm just gonna read the big ones off here. $6 million to fund tourism in Egypt. Don't get me wrong, I want to go to Egypt, but I'm gonna do it on my dime. You know what I mean? Hundreds of thousands of dollars for nonprofit linked to designated tourist organizations, even after investigation was launched. $2 million plus to EcoHealth Alliance involved in research at the Wuhan lab. Hundreds of thousands of meals that went to Al Qaeda affiliated fighters in Syria. Here's $16.8 million to support equitable outcomes and inclusion in Vietnam. $8.3 million for equality and inclusion education. $7.9 million to teach Sri Lankan journalists to avoid binary gender language. $6.3 million to study men having sex with other men in South Africa, and $20 million for producing an Iraq version of Sesame Street. What the fuck are we doing? I want my money back. Do you hear me, United States government? I want my money back. I want it back. And that list was straight off of Google. And what every list you've heard on, whether it's podcast, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, same fucking list. Those things I just read off are the same thing. So I don't understand. I don't understand how we've let this go on for so long. I don't understand. I really don't. Because like every year we have to file income taxes. We have to either pay money if you make too much. If you make too much money, you have to pay. What part of the American dream is that? People want to come over here and make a good living. Well, they get up into the $100,000, $200,000 mark. They have to start paying back. Like, you know what I mean? it doesn't make sense to me. But every time, you hear somebody, I talk to somebody about it, well, that's just how it is. I do not understand how people are not rioting right now over it. I really don't. I really don't. And the only reason I'm not doing it is because I'm one man. You know what I mean? I am one man. I am hopeful, and uh, I'm hopeful that Trump's going to get in there and just stop all of it. You know what I mean? Now, like, if it is, I hope he doesn't stop all the healthcare needs that people need. Um, the medical assume. See, there you go. Just got another thumbs up. I don't know if you can see it, but OBS, you put a thumbs up, and it pops up with this little bubble with a thumbs up. So OBS agrees with me. But I hope at some point that they go, okay, cut everything outside of the United States border. They don't need it. We have to figure our own country out first before we can even think about donating. Because look at our country. Let's just start with the potholes in the roads. I mean, I would think 120 something million. What that adds up to, what I just read, is over $150 million. You can't fix the potholes in the roads. You can't repave all the roads. Let's start there. Secondly, let's start with getting homeless veterans off the street. That's okay. Firstly, let's get homeless veterans off the street. Secondly, did it again. Homeless veterans off the street. OBS is agreeing with me. Secondly, let's take care of the roads. Thirdly, let's get our fucking education system down. You can pay over 150, probably over 200 million, but over 150 million dollars is going outside the United States, and we have to go, oh, I have to take out student loans for this. What 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 the fuck? Like, my brother went to college for 4 years in a different state. Over 100 grand in student loans, and yet here we are paying taxes, sending it to other places. You know what I mean? Like a fucking bridge in a different country that's not even being used. They just sent money. I don't get it. I don't get it. Makes no fucking sense to me. And I hope Trump fixes this. I really do. I really hope he fixes it, because it's at some point, man, people are just going to go, I am fucking tired of this. And I know I am. I'm fucking tired of it. I really am. And I love my country. Look at the sweatshirt I have on. I love the United States of America. Love the United States of America. But we are getting to the point of an oh shit moment. And that oh shit moment is going to happen soon. I mean, how this isn't an oh shit moment, how the USAID spending is not an oh shit moment, it is beyond me. Like, I don't want to file my fucking income taxes because of it. No. Like, at this point, I'm fucking done. But at the end of the day, I have an appointment to file my taxes next Friday. So, imagine that. Because you can't just go and say, you guys have spent so much of the taxpayers' money, why do you need mine? Well, you don't pay it, we're going to stick you with a $250,000 fine, and you're going to go to prison. I don't want to pay $250,000. You're probably going to send it to some fucking foreign country that I don't need it to. I mean, plus, I can't pay $250,000 because, guess what? Don't have it. And I don't want to go to prison. I have no intention of going to prison. Not one bit. For anything. For fucking anything. If I get a ticket, getting pulled over. Here's how bad I don't want to go to prison or deal with the justice system, because it's a nightmare. If a cop is following me, I just pull over. Like, if I notice a cop is just following me for a little bit, I just pull right over. Like, hey, I did it one time, and the cop, like, do you just pull over for every cop? Like, you want me to fucking run? You know what I mean? Like, the fuck? I don't want to get involved with the justice system. The Department of Justice. I don't want my name on their desk. I don't want anything like that. Not a chance. So yeah, I've been today. I was on a fucking bender though, and I got a lot of family things I got to deal with. Um, but you know, sometimes it's just better to leave shit unsaid and undealt with, because if you go to liars expecting for a honest answer, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get a lie, or you're gonna get the I don't know, I don't remember. That wasn't me. Like, you're gonna get that shit. So, you know, what's going on? What else is going on today? Um, you know, I there's an old friend of mine. She knows who she is, and I asked her to do something. She said, "Yeah, can I let you know?" I said, "Yes." Um, Never heard back from her, so it should have been like a, go fuck yourself kind of thing. But I for some reason it's just hard for me to let go of shit. It really is. People that I think have the potential to be the best in themselves, or that I absolutely care about, are hard for me to let go. They really are. And I reached out to her last night and I was like, hey, just checking in. Hope everything's good. And, I'm still going to continue to check in because, I fucking care. It seems like no one else fucking cares, but, I do. So, and we need a lot more people like that, bruh. Bro. Ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, whatever. Just be fucking kind to people. And even if they do treat you like shit, just be kind. Just kill them with kindness. The only thing you can do if someone's treating you like shit, just smile at them. Just smile, because they fucking hate it. Because they don't know what to attack. You know? People want to be shitty to you, just smile at them. Sounds good? So if so... And honestly, I hope I do get to reconnect with that old friend at some point. I think the volume's just a little too loud here on this episode, so I'm just going to knock it down a little bit so we can keep it in the green. I hope I do get to reconnect with that old friend. I really do. She was a person that made me actually feel like a person. And I hold that dear. Just like I got a really good friend in my improv class. He just hangs out, talks to me like I'm a real person, treats me like a real person. So that's where my loyalty lies, in people like that. So that's the basis of today. But I was on a real fucking angry bender today because of personal shit and the USAID, and the best part is that I know God's gonna be there at the end of it. I know God's gonna be there at the end of it. I know He's just naively leading me through this thing. I don't know what this thing is, but He's gonna be there. That's all I can ask for. Um, and also, I got banned on TikTok for a couple days. So it had come to my attention, and thank you, Joe, for bringing this to my attention, that I can be sarcastically rude. And um, I have to work on that. I have to really work on that. And I have to be a better person about that because I can be sarcastically rude. I can take it a little too far, and that is a negative of my trait. So that's where we're at, man. That's where we're fucking at, just trying to be a better person. And I appreciate, like, okay, I thought this past Friday was Valentine's Day. It wasn't. And I even said it to a guy at work, and he didn't even correct me. So it's just like, and that's the kind of thing you got to worry too, if people won't correct you, because you get a person that corrects you like that, that's a solid motherfucker in your corner. That's a solid motherfucker in your corner. So find people that will correct you and will say, "Hey, man, taking a little too far." Um, but I got banned on TikTok because of it, and I will take my whippings and my lickings, and I'll just wait it out. So go check me out on Instagram, streaming there too. um, but I'm very appreciative of people that want to that correct me, and I am wrong when I need correcting. I appreciate that a lot. So buy that guy a beer or something. But we went down. Oh, today I went down to go see a good bartender named John down at Ludlow Garage. Shouts out to Ludlow Garage. Um, we just we haven't seen him in a while, so it's good to go see him. They're chili and their cheese and their mac and cheese balls are good. I got a couple in the fridge that I'm gonna eat after this. Um, really good food. Really good food. Got a cool venue there too. But yeah, I am just trying to be better at things. And I guess I got to start with being sarcastic. Stop being so sarcastic. Um, and I want to start eating healthier. Like I'm gonna go to Kroger's tomorrow and hit their organic area and see what's going on because I just need to eat cleaner. I have a shit diet, so it needs to get better. It's probably why I feel like crap all the time. But and I gotta tighten my money situation up. I thought I was a bad spender until like I saw the USAID thing, and I was like, that ain't that fucking bad. You know, 122 million other shit. Like I've never even seen 100,000. So I got to get better at money spending though. That is my goal for the 2025 is to get better at spending my money. And here's the kind of spender I am. If I need something for the podcast or for streaming, I will get it. If I have to spend money on my car or go to the doctor, I won't do it. You know what I mean? Um, that's just how I am, which is weird. Um, yeah, that's just the kind of spender I am. So, I mean, I needed a new computer to stream, went out and purchased one. I need to go to the doctor because I'm having, I think, a sciatic problem. I won't go. I don't want to be in that system because it is a system. It's a fucking rigged system. It really is. Once they get you for one thing, they're just going to keep making you come back. I'd rather just deal with it myself. And if I get to the point where I need to go to the hospital, then I'll go. So that's how I am. But let's get into the news. Google News will usually help out with that. 7 of the best cars driven by Brian in the Fast and Furious. The Supra. The Supra and the Skyline. Henry Cavill, James Bond first footage. If he's going to be James Bond, good. Chevron says fading U.S. crude growth casts pale on ports project. Don't know what it. Call of Duty Black Ops. Okay, back to the Chevron thing. I applied to Chevron, and I hope I fucking get it. I'm praying I fucking get it. I'm putting it out in the universe. I'm fucking working for Chevron. I'm ready to move up to the next level and finally fucking understand what I need to be and who I need to be. And it's been on my mind. I fucking work for Chevron. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 players aren't happy with the new Terminator event. So I was just playing Call of Duty Black Ops. Well, I was playing Warzone, but it's Black Ops is included into it. The Terminator event was, I think the entire Call of Duty universe is just waiting for Verdansk to come back. That's it. We're just waiting for Verdansk to come back. And Call of Duty, if you listen to this podcast, do not fuck it up. Take it back to ground zero. All original weapons when Verdansk came back. That includes DMR, Grau, M13. Just do not fuck it up. Because I feel like it's going to be your last shot to get people to come back. It's your last shot. Because the Black Ops 6, the multiplayer is good. Area 99 is good. Resurgence, Rebirth Island is And Warzone is just straight junk. Like, I'm not that good of a player, but I can see when junk is junk. You know what I mean? But like, I will always be a fan of Call of Duty multiplayer. That's what I started out with when the original Modern Warfares. When it was just multiplayer. And I play multiplayer now. Like, I love fucking Call of Duty multiplayer. You know what I mean? And when Warzone came out, don't get me started. Oh, so good. But just do not fuck Verdansk up when it comes back. Do not fuck it up. That's all I'm asking. Don't fuck it up. Let's see. Dragon Ball and Crocs. New U.S. release reduces price. Prince Vegeta to a very stylish foot soldier. I would buy him. It's basically Vegeta's Croc. I would buy it. 5 reasons to buy a Windows Mini PC over Apple's Mac Mini. Yeah, it looks cool. It looks like the old Nintendo game console. But I mean, in my streaming career, build it up. Eventually, I'll move to PC. Ludacris is still waiting on updates for when final Fast and Furious movie starting to film. To me, after Fast and Furious 2, it kind of just started going downhill because it was all action based and they gotta save the world and all this bullshit, and Vin Diesel and The Rock had a big blowout thing. Like, just bring it back to its original shit. Street racing. I think we all can agree on that. Just bring it back. After Fast X2 Part 2, just bring it back. So if anybody's a big Dragon Ball fan, I'll dive into this quick. 10 Dragon Ball characters who could surpass Goku if they actually cared about training. Well, we know Gohan's one of them. Clearly, he's stronger than Goku. Trunks, I could see it. Um, Vegeta, I could see it. And that's it for me on that. But let's see. Oh, Piecoin. Piecoin. Get on the market. We need you. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, we got a new Jurassic World coming out with Scarlett Johansson. It's starting to become like Terminator and Alien. Do we need a fucking another one? Do we need another one? Y'all gonna come up with some fucking crazy looking dinosaurs that are gonna be so dumb looking that nobody's gonna watch it. I mean, I'm gonna watch it for Scarlett Johansson, of course. But we don't need another Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. We don't need another Terminator. We don't need another Alien Romulus was good, but we don't need one after that. Leave it there. And if you do make another one, pick it right up where Romulus left off. That's it. So, needless to say, we don't need another Jurassic World. Do we got any more fun news stories? Here's what Chevron CEO Mike Wirth thinks about the TV show Landman. I mean, okay. Chevron, I love you. Hire me. CEO Mike Wirth, Wirth, said Paramount's show Landman about the oil industry in Texas is great entertainment and called a series star Billy Bob Thornton an amazing actor. While some parts are accurate and some parts are just a touch exaggerated. No shit. Landman was such a good show though. It really got me inspired to like get into the oil industry, oil and gas industry. Let's see, is there anything else that we can touch upon while we're sitting here? We got about a couple minutes left. Let's see. No, not really. But I mean, when it all comes down to what it all comes down, folks, at the end of your day, when you get ready to go to bed or you get ready to say your prayers or call it a day, whatever you do is how you feel about yourself. It's what did you do during the day to make yourself feel good? You know what I mean? Me sitting here complaining on a podcast or telling you how I feel about things on a podcast is just me being my own therapist. You know what I mean? That's all it is. That is it. And me trying to bring you the best quality entertainment. Like I want to upgrade my camera. The image is a little fuzzy, but I want to bring you the best thing, how I feel about things. And how I feel about things right now is I'm a little pissed off. I'm a little pissed off that our tax-paying dollars are going to things that should have no viable interest in it being sent to. I'm a little pissed off that Yurkistan war zone is lackluster, and I'm waiting for Verdansk to come back. And I'm a little pissed off that I have family issues that are just like lurking there, meaning that it's holding me back to what I really need to do. So but at the end of my day, I know God is there, and I know God is going to be there. And God is always going to be there, and He's always going to get me through it, no matter what the situation looks like. No matter what. Like the reason why I'm going through it is because he's trying to strengthen me to do something. You know what I mean? He's trying to teach me something. Remember, if you're going through something, do not ask yourself, why me? God, ask, what are you trying to teach me? Everything will make more sense. Everything will make more sense. But if you want to see more of me, which I hope you do, we're gonna keep this short and sweet because we're gonna. I'm trying to jam pack these things with the best I can. Twitch.tv/ on the level 162. Um, the Instagram is on a level 162, and when this comes out, February 11th, I will be able to stream again on TikTok. But the TikTok is at on the level 162 gaming, and the podcast at Mind of JPN on YouTube. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. And thank all of you for just being who you are. And remember, you are needed in this world. You are valued in this world. And be around people that want to bring the best out in you. Shouts out to Joe. Thank you for telling me I can be very rude when I'm sarcastic, and I need to work on that. I love all of you. Remember, fear God, keep his commandments, and I will see you on the next one.